Hello my ninja warriors. Hello. Alright, so I hope that you all are doing fine and your preparation, JEE Advanced preparation is going on point. Today in this video, we are going to talk about vector and 3D geometry, and on top of it, we are going to discuss top 5 PYQs, best PYQs which I felt from recent years, okay. But before I start any further, do let me know in the chat box if I am audible as well as visible. I can see Sabrinathan has joined. Okay, hi Sabri, how are you? Okay, am I audible? Am I visible? Yes. Okay, so all right. I can see Anant Karthik. Okay, ma'am, I love your teaching. I am following since 2025. Thank you, and I'm glad that you are connected with me, okay, and you're able to understand my teaching. Okay, Anant, audible, visible? Yes. Okay, so let's quickly start, and the moment you enter the session, you know what to do. You have to hit the like button, okay. So now one by one we are going to solve 5 PYQ. It will not take us more than 30 to 40 minutes to solve these questions, and you know what, you will also see that JEE Advanced questions are not that difficult. I mean, in the market there is a hype, JEE Advanced is very difficult, you won't be able to see the question, you won't be able to interpret the question, you won't be able to solve any question. It's not like that. You know what, somewhat JEE Advanced questions are related to JEE Mains level, okay. It's just that the wordings and the paragraph style, the style of asking the same concept is different. That's it, okay. All right, audible and visible, okay. All right. Now let's quickly start with the very first question. This is the question which was asked in JEE Advanced 2024. Okay, let's read the question nicely. That's what we can do, right? Reading the question absolutely nicely. OP vector is given to you, right? This is your OP vector, this is your OQ vector, and this is OR vector. Okay, by the way, OP vector has alpha, OQ has beta, and OR is complete vector given to us. 3 vectors are given, okay, all right. Now, what they are saying is this equation. Can you see? OP cross OQ dot OR is equal to 0. This is one information. Can anybody tell me that what is this? Don't you think this is scalar triple product? Scalar triple product between 3 vectors is 0. And you know what? How do we solve scalar triple product? Just by creating determinant. Okay. So this is box of OP vector, OP, then OQ, and then OR. This is how we calculate box of 3 vectors, right? Now I'll be writing coefficients. I cap coefficient is what? So I cap coefficient will be 1 minus 1 by alpha, then it is 1, then it is 1 again, 1 minus 1 by beta, and 1 by 2, and this is given as 0. This is what is given to us, okay. Alright, so till now I think we are good to go. Let's read the next half of the question, which is alpha comma beta comma 2 lies on this plane. What does that mean? We can actually satisfy alpha, beta and 2 in it. So 3 alpha plus 3 beta minus 2 plus L is equals to 0, and we need to figure out the value of L, okay. Now please note that to figure out value of L, we need to know the value of this thing, which is what? If you take 3 common, so your goal is to find alpha plus beta. That's it. Your goal is to find alpha plus beta, okay. So now let's open it. How will you do that? Do you want to apply row column operation, or do you want to open this right away? Let me know. Okay, so I am thinking about applying row column operation, okay. So I am going to write R2 goes to R2 minus R3, okay. R2 goes to R2 minus R3, and R1 also goes to R1 minus R3, Okay, so with the help of R3 I am doing this. So now your determinant R1 is changed, R1 minus R3. So this is minus 1 by alpha, this minus this 0, this minus this half. R2 is going to change again. So this is again 0, this minus 1 by beta, and this is 1 by 2. R3 will be same 1 1 half. Now let's open it. Okay, now let's open it. Let's open it. So if you are going to open it, minus 1 by alpha, okay, and this is what? This is what? Minus 1 by 2 beta, and am I doing correct? Okay, yes, minus 1 by 2 beta, and this is minus 1 by 2, correct? 0 is gone, and then this is plus 1 by 2, plus 1 by 2, this is again 0, so 1 by beta. And this is equals to 0. This is what we are going to get. Clearly, this 2 is going to get cancelled out if we take common. That is one thing. Now, if I multiply, what do I get? 1 by alpha beta. If I multiply further, so this is minus minus again plus. So, plus 1 by alpha, and this is plus 1 by beta is equals to 0. If you take LCM, so it is going to be alpha plus beta upon alpha beta, and shift this towards right hand side, 1 by alpha beta negative. So alpha plus beta is coming out as minus 1. Alpha plus beta is coming out as minus 1. The moment we get this, just put this over here. So 3 into minus 1 minus 2 plus L is equals to 0. Minus 5 plus L is equals to 0. So the value of L is plus 5. Tell me, was this question very difficult? Do let me know. How will you if you have to tag this question difficulty level? Easy, medium, difficult. EMD. What will you rate? Yes, yes, Louis, absolutely correct. Yes, Sabri, 5 is absolutely right. Okay. So easy, medium, and difficult. Tell me. It is not a very difficult question. But you know what, when we sit in JEE Advanced examination now, our nervousness is on peak. And what we feel is, oh, the moment we look at any question, without even reading it, we have that inbuilt fear that what if this question is difficult? What if I will read this question and I will waste my time in it? Okay. But please understand, in JEE Advanced, there will be some questions which you can absolutely do, and you have to build that thing that, okay, this is my strength, this is my weakness. How will you build that technique inside you? By solving questions. Number one, practicing to is there, but you know what, just please do not randomly practice it, solve it, and then think about it whether this question is easy, medium, or difficult. Okay, can some questions are like this? Yes, absolutely, you will get these type of questions. This is JEE Advanced 2024 question. Okay, so again, JEE Advanced 2024, another question. Now this, can you see, the moment you see these type of questions, you will be like, first of all, we have to spend or invest time in reading this question. Okay, so let's read it slowly. The more you're going to be absolutely slow in reading the question in JEE Advanced, the better your paper solving skills will be. Okay. Let R cube denote the three-dimensional space. Take 2 points P and Q. P and Q are the 2 points which are given to us. Let distance x comma y, distance between, okay. So this is just the basic information they are trying to tell. This is a typical JEE Advanced style, by the way. This is a typical JEE Advanced style which tells that this notation is nothing but distance between 2 points. Okay, so this is just generic information they are sharing, not the part of question. Now understand why the question of JEE Advanced is very big, because they give these unnecessary information. Okay, alright. Now S and T looks like that they are two sets. Okay, here S set is having what? All the values of x, okay, such that distance between xp square and distance between xq square is equals to 50. So this is px square minus qx square is equals to 50, that is S. Okay, and what about T? Now T is actually reverse. This is QY square minus PY square is equals to again 50. This is your T. This is your T sets, CT set, right? And then which of the following statement is true? Now I am not going to read the options over here. First of all, my focus will be on solving this, correct? P is 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3. P is given as 1, 2, 3 and Q is 1, 4, 7, correct? Here S is nothing but Px square minus Qx square is equals to 50. Okay, X, what is X by the way? X can be a point, X can also be a locus, okay? So I will assume X is equals to X comma Y comma Z. Now apply the distance formula Px, right? Px square is also there, X minus 1 whole square, okay, plus Y minus 2 whole square plus Z minus 3 whole square is equals to 50. Okay, yes. Now, no, not equals to 50. So this is Px minus, now minus sign is there. Okay, now you have Qx square. So again, X minus 1, is it correct? 147, sorry 427, this is 427, 427. Now it's correct, yes. X minus 4 square plus Y minus 2 square plus Z minus 3 square. Okay, and this is equals to 50. Clearly, Y is cancelled out. Y is cancelled out. So what you are going to get is again X square is also cancelled out. So from here minus 2x and from here plus 8x. So 8 minus 2 is 6x. Okay, what about Y? There will be no term of Y, Z. Minus 6z and minus 6z and plus 14z. So 14 minus 6 will be 8, right? So this is going to be plus 8z and this is equals to what? 50. Okay, minus. Now please note that this is 1 plus 9 constant, 10. Now this is 49 and 16. So 49 and 16. So this is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 75. Is it? Hold on. 1, oops, no. What kind of maths am I doing? While doing advanced mathematics, my normal brain, 1 plus 1, I can write 3 in JEE Advanced examination. But my concepts are always right. How many of you do that? Tell me. Okay, so this is going to be 50 and minus, now this is 10, here you will get 10 minus, this is what? 49 plus 16, 49 plus 16, 50, 65, okay, so 65, so minus 55, correct, plus 55, is it correct? Now is it correct? Tell me. Yes, this is absolutely correct. This is your S, correct? S. Now let's talk about T. Let's talk about T. Now please note that what will happen with T? T is nothing but what? T. For T, this is QY square minus YP square is equals to 50, correct? Okay. And by the way, what is S? Can anybody tell me what is S? What exactly is S? S is nothing but a plane. Okay, S is nothing but a plane. Similarly, now T, what is the difference between S and T? Can you see this is exactly the negative? If you multiply the left hand side by negative, you will get this. So, you know what? You don't have to do anything. Just apply the negative sign on the left hand side. So, minus 6x minus 8z. Okay. And this is plus 55 is equals to 50 will be your thing. So, this is 6x plus 8z is equals to what? So, this is 5. So, this is your T set. T set. Can you see? T set is also a plane. So, S and T are nothing but two parallel planes. S and T are nothing but this is your T and this is your S. S and T are nothing but two parallel planes. Okay, parallel planes. Till now we have done nothing very much big, just that we have opened this, that's it, opened S set and T set. Okay, so opened this and realize that what is that. So there are two parallel planes. So S set is having a plane, T set is having a parallel plane to it. Okay, now start reading the options. There is a triangle whose area is 1 and all of whose vertices are from S. Please note that S is nothing but a plane. Okay, now all the vertices of the triangle lies on plane and the area is 1. Can this is possible? Is this possible? There are infinite such triangles are possible whose area is 1 and all of the vertices lie on the plane. This is very generic statement. Okay, so absolutely correct, option A. Okay, by the way, this is multi-select. Multi-select. Now, option B. There are two distinct points L and M in T such that each point on the line segment LM is also in T. Please note that T is also a plane. Now, if I take 2 points L and M on the plane T such that each point on the line segment LM. Now line segment LM. So each point on the line segment LM will obviously lie on the plane. Okay. So this is also quite intuitive. The moment you read this question now, you will automatically understand. You don't have to solve the options sometimes. Okay. There are infinitely many rectangles of perimeter 48, two of whose vertices from S and the other two are from T. So basically what they are trying to tell you is we need to form a rectangle. Two vertices will lie on the set on the S and two vertices will lie on T. Okay. So over here B is also correct. Okay, now please note that this rectangle, right? So this is what I am trying to create, a rectangle whose perimeter is what? 48, correct? So we will test. Now since we have both the planes, okay, so distance between plane will be equal to length of the rectangle. Distance between planes will be equal to length of the rectangle, agree or not? Yes. So distance between plane number 2, plane number 1. Can you calculate distance between them? Absolutely. Let's do it. So this is what? 105 and this is 5. So 105 minus 5 upon square root of. This is what? 36 plus 64. 36 plus 64 and there is this mod also. So this is what? 100 upon 10. So 10 is the distance between plane. So distance between plane is what? 10. Correct. So length is what? 10. This is also 10. So 20. This is 20. Correct. What perimeter do you want? 48 perimeter. 48. 20 is already fixed. So 48 minus 20 will be 28. So in that case, this should be 14. This should be 14. So tell me, does these kind of rectangle exist? Will that exist? Absolutely. How many? Infinite. So there are infinitely many rectangles. Why infinite? Because you know what? The plane is stretched infinitely. So now you can select the 2 points anywhere. First rectangle you have selected this. Second you can select this. Third you can select this. Their plane is also infinite. So this is also correct. Okay. Now option D. By the way, if at all they would have given that the perimeter, suppose the perimeter instead of 48, perimeter would be 20 for example. Tell me that instead of 48 they would have given 20. Then what to do? Then option C would be absolutely wrong. Why? Because perimeter 20, how will you create? The distance between two planes is 10. So 20 you will get just by adding two lengths. So breadth will be 0. Okay, and then for what happened? Breadth cannot be 0. So no rectangle will exist. But right now because the statistics, the data is given in such a way that it is existing. Okay, all right. Ma'am, S equal to 12. What is S? I don't know. Okay. There is a square of perimeter 48. Now please understand, we need to create square of perimeter 48. Square of perimeter 48 means what? 2 times, what is perimeter of square? 4 times S is equals to 48. So this is 12. Now side will be 12. So you need to create a square of side 12. That's what they are trying to tell. You need to create a square of side 12, 2 of whose vertices are from S and the other 2 are from T. Now please understand this. Please understand this. You know what? This is a partial marking question. So if you don't do it carefully, then -2 can also be your game. Okay. So over here square. Okay. Now the whole point is, I'll delete this. Okay, I'll recreate this. So this is my 2 planes, plane number 1 and plane number 2, correct? Now I am here to create a square whose 2 vertices lie on S and 2 on T in such a way that the distance between them is 10 but the side of square is 12. Can we create it? That is my question. Think about it. Think out of the box. In the very first place, some people will outright reject, ma'am, this is 10, how will we create 12? So can I do one thing? Can I create this kind of line? This is 12. A slant thing, a slant side, a square with a slant side. But then you will complain that, ma'am, how will you maintain 90 degree then? Because you don't have to draw parallelogram or rhombus. It should be a square. Yes. In that case, I will do this. Okay. Hold on. I think I need to create a bigger figure. This is your plane, right? This is your another plane. Distance between them is 10. Now what I am trying to do is, this is one point. Now taking another point here. No, I am taking another point here, and then you can create a square like this. Yes, can we create a square like this, maintaining 90 degree? 2 vertices here, this should be 12. If this can be 12, this also can be 12. Okay, because this is spreaded infinitely. So yes, this is possible. This is possible. Option D is absolutely right. Okay, perfect. Got it. All are correct. Second question done nicely. Let us move on and talk about the third question, which is matrix match type question. And you know what? In JEE Advanced, trust me, matrix type questions are very scoring. Okay, are absolutely scoring. You don't have to do everything in this. Okay, all right. So one by one we will understand. First of all, see, my favorite hobby the moment I see matrix type is not solving question. These type of memes are rotating on Instagram. Na, my toxic trait. So my toxic trait is that do not see the matrix type question. I will first analyze the options. Can you see P3, P5, P3, P5? Looks like that this is wrong. So option B I am removing. Now 4, 4, 4, 1. Looks like option D is also wrong. Okay, because Q1 less probable answer. Then we have A, B, C again. In that case, D will also get removed. So this is also wrong. And over here now S is having 2 and 5. So in that case, I don't have anything. But if I will have to do tukka, I will do between A and C. Now please note, if you still do not want to do tukka, P3, P3, so you don't have to check 3. Q4, Q4, no. R1, R1, so S is the turning point. S will tell you everything. S will tell you everything. So focus on S. Okay. But to focus on S, maybe we need to calculate gamma or other variables. Now let's start reading the question. Gamma belongs to R be such that line number 1 is given And line number 2 is also given. I hope the question is visible to you. Yes? If not, can I increase the size? I will try to. Better? Okay. So L1 line is given, L2 line is also given, correct? And these two lines intersect. Okay? These two lines what? Intersect. Can anybody tell me in the comment section what happens when the two lines intersect? What happens? What to do? What is the condition of two lines intersecting? When two lines are intersecting, that means shortest distance between them is 0. So do you remember the formula of shortest distance? There is a determinant. Just that determinant equated to 0. Okay, so we'll work around it. First thing, if we do that, we will get the value of gamma over here. Okay, so let's do it. So now line number 1 is x plus 11. Oops. You know what? The moment you see these two lines, this makes me realize that this is high on calculation. What is the point on this line? Can anybody tell me? Point on this line. Okay, see. Shortest distance between two lines, I am equating it to 0. Shortest distance is equals to 0. Okay, so now if I create a determinant, okay, and this is 3 to gamma. Row number 3 will be nothing but direction ratio of line number 2. Row number 2 will be nothing but direction ratio of line number 1. Getting it? Shortest distance, remember the formula. Row number 2 will be what? Direction ratio of line 1. Row number 3 is direction ratio of line 2. But ma'am, what will be here? What will be here in your row number 1? So row number 1 will be what? x2 minus x1. So basically you need to calculate the point. Minus 11, minus 21, minus 29 is the point over here. And on line 2, this is the point. Okay. Now subtract. Minus 11 minus 16. Subtract. This minus this. Can you see you will get 5. This minus this. Can you see you will get 10. By the way, minus 21 plus, so negative 10. Okay, and this is 29. Minus 29 plus 4, so this will be negative. Am I correct? Yes. Minus 29 plus 4. So minus 29 plus 4 will be minus 25. Okay. Alright. Now we can take something common as well. Take 5 common. This should be 0. So take 5 common. This is minus 2. This is minus 5. Correct. So 1 minus 2 minus 5. 1, 2, 3. And 3 to gamma should be equals to 0. Open it. Can anybody help me? Minus 5, 10 gamma minus 29. I don't know what you are saying, but yes. Minus 11 minus 16, so it should be 5 minus 21 plus 11 negative. Minus 29 plus 4 minus 25, absolutely correct. Okay, so this is correct. Now let's open it. 2 gamma minus 6 plus 2. This is gamma minus 9. Minus 5, this is 2 minus 6 is minus 4 equals to 0. So 2 gamma, or you can do is divide by 2. So this is 3, this is 2. So now gamma minus 3 plus gamma minus 9 plus 5 2s are 10 is equals to 0. So what will be the value of gamma? 2 gamma minus, this is what? 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 gamma is equals to 2. This will give you gamma is equals to 1. Okay, so your gamma is coming out as 1. What does that mean? Your P option is matching with 3 clearly. P3, can you see P3? P3, that means B is absolutely wrong. P3 you have received. P3. Okay, gamma is not 54. You have done some mistake. Check, check, check. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's check what exactly do you want next in this. what exactly do you want next? Okay, so P, you have gamma is equals to 1, so P is done. Okay, P is done. P is matching with this. What about next? Now, as I told you that we will work towards what? We will work towards S option. S option. Okay. A possible value of OR dot N cap is what we are looking for. This will give me my final answer. Possible value of OR1 dot N cap. So, we need to figure out R1 and N cap. Okay, R1. What is R1? So, let us check what is R1. R1 be the point of intersection of L1 and L2. Ooh. R1 will be the point of intersection of L1 and L2. So, L1 is what? Let me write down L1 over here. X plus 11, Y plus 21. Y plus 21. Z plus 4. Is it correct? Z plus 29. Okay. And this is 1, 2, 3. And what about L2? Let me write 16, 11, 4. 16, 11, 4. And this is what? Gamma. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay, X. Now it's correct. L1, L2. And R1 is nothing but the intersection point between L1 and L2. Okay. Now, the moment you see this L1 and L2, you will realize that, oh my God, are we going to calculate point of intersection? It is definitely going to take so much of our time. Okay, this is time consuming. Okay, so let's trust the process and try to do something. Okay, let's assume a point on line L1. So it will be what? Lambda minus 11, comma 2 lambda minus 21, comma 3 lambda minus 29. Correct. And this is 3 mu minus 16 and 2 mu minus 11 and mu minus 4. Okay. Alright. These are the things. Now, what is the normal procedure is to equate point on line 1 and point on line 2. So, you need to equate these two, get the value of lambda and mu. But we are not going to go in that direction because that is lengthy. Think intuitively. Think intuitively. On what value of lambda these two values can become equal? On what values of simple values of lambda and mu can these two values will become equal? So, let's put some simple values. Lambda, let's put lambda is equals to something which will give you easy values. So, let's put lambda is equals to 10 or 11. Putting lambda is equals to 10 will give you what? Minus 1, 10, 20. So, minus 1 and 1. And here, now, you are getting minus 1. So, minus 1 if you equate. Minus 1 on what value of mu you will get minus 1. So, mu will be what? 5. If you put mu is equals to 5, what will you get? Tell me. 15 minus 16 minus 1. Then 10 minus 11 minus 1 and 1. Can you see that both the coordinates are matching? Okay. Otherwise, what is the method? You have to equate. Okay. So, point of intersection you have got minus 1, 1 and 1. Minus 1, 1. Minus 1, minus 1, comma 1 is your R1. So, your R1 at least is sorted. OR1, you have to figure out OR1 dot N cap. Now, what about N cap? OR1 is right there, correct? What is N cap? N cap. N cap, so let's read. N cap is a unit normal vector to the plane containing line L1 and L2. Okay? Please note what they are saying. A plane is containing both the lines L1 and L2. What does that mean? 1, 2, 3. So, one line is having 1, 2, 3 as direction ratio. Second line is having 3, 2, 1 as direction ratio. And what we are looking for is, this is the plane, right? We are looking for normal vector of this plane. That means we are looking for a vector which is perpendicular to both the vectors. So, how many of you can tell me this? I have taught you in JEE for 2026 aspirants. I have taught this thing when I was teaching in Vedantu. right? I taught you this. What exactly I taught you? A vector perpendicular to two given vector is nothing but cross product. Find the cross product. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, I, j, k. This is your n vector or n cap. Okay, that's it. So this vector which is perpendicular to two given vectors, how will you calculate? By taking cross product. Okay, this is the ninja way of doing it. So 2 minus 6, so this is minus 5. What about this 1 minus 9, so this is plus 8. And this is 2 minus 6, 2 minus 6 minus 4. So this will be what? 1 comma minus 2 comma 1 or minus 1, 2, minus 1. Okay, so there will be two answers, 1 minus 2, 1 or minus 1, 2 or minus 1. Okay, so let's see, 1 minus 2, 1 I will take, 1 minus 1, 2. Okay, so OR vector, everybody tell me. OR vector will be what? Minus 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. N cap will be what? 1 comma minus 2 comma 1 upon, because it is a unit vector, divide by root 6 and take dot product. Quickly take dot product. So this is minus 1. Answer will be what? Minus 1. Then it will be plus 2 and this will be plus 1 upon square root of 6 will be the answer. So 2 by root 6. 2 by root 6 will match with, 2 by root 6 is actually equal to, see, 2 by root 6. If you rationalize root 3 by root 3, what will you get? So this is going to be, not root 3, root 2 by root 2, yes. Rationalize root 2 by root 2. So this is 2 root 2 upon, what about this? This is root 3 into root 2 into root 2, correct? So this is cancelled out. So finally root 2 by root 3. So S is having 5. S is having 5. So clearly option C is absolutely right. The only option which has P3 and S5. P3 and S5. P3 and S5. D to we have rejected. Okay. Anyway. So P3 and S5. Correct. Okay. Alright. I think meanwhile we have calculated everything. OR1 vector. Now OR1 vector will be minus 1, 1. Can you see? OR1 is this. A possible value of this. A possible choice of n cap. N cap again. Can you see 1 minus 2, 1? So Q is also right there. Q is also matching. Everything is matching over here. Okay. Yes, direction can be reversed. But again, we don't have a negative answer over here, no? So only one option is matching. Okay, so you will get plus minus, but again you have to pick one thing. Okay, now this question JEE Advanced 2025. Okay, this is the second last question. Now JEE Advanced 2025, that means your seniors wrote this question. Your seniors wrote this question. Okay. Now you will see the beauty of this question. Just the basics. You don't need any God level concept. No, just the basics. Okay. Consider the vector x, y and z. Okay, these are the three vectors. Correct. For two distinct positive real numbers, alpha and beta. For two distinct positive real numbers, that means they are saying alpha and beta are not equal and alpha, beta both are positive. So we just have to keep this in mind, nothing else. Okay. Now there are x vector, y vector and z vector given to us, and it is given that they lie in plane. That means they are coplanar vector. Okay. Now can anybody tell me in the chat box the condition of coplanar vectors? The condition of coplanar vectors. The condition of coplanar vectors. And if you have not liked the session, you know what to do. Okay. The condition of coplanar vectors. Condition of coplanar vectors. Yes, absolutely. Anant Karthik, determinant is equals to 0, that's it. So only that thing, box product is equals to 0. For coplanarity between three vectors, box product will be 0. So now X, Y and Z are 3 vectors, and you know what? If you calculate, by the way, X, Y and Z are non-coplanar vectors. You can check X, Y and Z, okay? So you can check by using again determinant 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. You will realize that the determinant is non-zero. That means X, Y, Z, small one, are non-coplanar. Okay. So that's what we want actually. Because this is X, Y and Z. So capital X is expressed as scalar into X, scalar into Y, scalar into Z, where X, Y, Z should be non-coplanar. Okay. So now we can easily write the coefficient alpha, beta, minus 1. And now please be very careful. You can't write alpha. Coefficient of X minus 1, then alpha, then beta. Then here beta, minus 1 and alpha. Otherwise some students will be writing in sequence and it will be absolutely wrong. Okay. Alright. So that's it. Now just open it. Open it. Just open it. Okay. So alpha square plus beta minus beta minus alpha minus beta. Okay. Minus 1. This is 1 minus alpha beta, which is equals to 0. Okay. Alright. Ma'am, minus 18 is not equals to 0. Yes, it is not 0. Now multiply. So I can clearly see that there is an alpha cube over here. Then we have hold on. This is minus alpha. This is square. So we have plus beta cube also. Alpha cube plus beta cube. Okay. Then we have plus alpha beta. One more plus alpha beta. One more plus alpha beta plus 3 alpha beta is equals to 0. Okay. Alpha cube plus beta cube plus 3 alpha beta is equals to 0. Now I am going to keep this expression right here and I am going to teach you, which I teach in bridge course. What is bridge course? Bridge course 10th to 11th moving students. Okay. What is the concept? Alpha cube plus beta cube plus, not alpha, beta, gamma basically, a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equals to 0 implies a is equals to b is equals to c. But how? Okay, how? A is equals to b is equals to c. How? So over here, if you factorize this, okay, you will get what? A plus b plus c, okay, a plus b plus c, and here you will get a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square is equals to 0. Okay. So this is what you are going to get. So now you want this to be 0. You want this to be 0. 3 squared quantities can be 0 if all three are 0. 3 squared quantity can never be negative, and you want it to be 0. So what does that mean? That all should be negative. So just remember this. If this is there, okay, if this is there, this is class 9th concept. A cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equals to 0 means a is equals to b is equals to c. Okay. Now let me get back and let me talk about this. But ma'am, there is no third. Gamma cube is missing. So what we are going to do is, we are going to introduce it, okay, by subtracting 1. So minus 1 and plus 1. So I am writing alpha cube plus beta cube plus minus 1 whole cube minus 3 alpha, beta and gamma. Gamma is this and this is equals to minus 1. Okay. Alright. So what does that mean? That simply means this is equals to what? Minus 1. We have added subtracted 1. Oops. Sorry. There is already minus 1. We don't have to do anything. There is already minus 1. So there is already minus 1. Okay. See, we forgot this now. This is minus 1. So this is 0. What does that mean? What does that mean? So this simply means that alpha plus beta minus 1. See, I told you. See this. This is a plus b plus c. A minus b square plus b minus c whole square plus c minus a whole square. Okay, so what I was trying to tell you is that you want this to be 0. So case number 1, either a plus b plus c will be 0 or a is equals to b is equals to c. Okay, so there are two possibilities on the basis of this. Now let me go back. Now first case is alpha plus beta minus a is equals to 0, or second case will be alpha is equals to beta is equals to minus 1. But can you see alpha beta not equal and both are positive, so we have to reject it and we have to accept it. So in that case alpha beta will be what? Plus 1. Alpha beta will be plus 1, so 1 minus 3 will be equals to minus 2. So minus 2 will be absolutely right answer. Yes? Correct? Okay. So this is this question JEE Advanced 2025. Okay. So basically what was the core concept? Determinant equals to 0, and the moment we realize that determinant is 0, after this thing, only grade 9th level problem. Grade 9th level problem. Okay, so that is why bridge course is also important. That is why the foundation is also important if you are preparing for JEE Advanced. Okay, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, all the concepts. So make sure that you are revising all the 9th, 10th factorization formula, especially this. Okay, now the last question. Ready for the last question? Ready? Okay. Let Q be the cube with set of vertices. See, this is again typical JEE Advanced language. The same question they can actually give you in the easy language. But JEE Advanced always play with words. Okay, so read the question nicely. Q be the cube with the vertices x1, x2, x3 and x1, x2, x3 is 0, 1. So basically there is a cube. We'll create a cube over here. Okay, we'll create a cube over here. Can we do it? So this is a square and this is another square. Okay, and we will join it. Correct? Is it looking correct? And we will remove this. Can you see this is a cube? Okay, I can write the coordinate also, vertices also. See, this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, comma I am not applying. Fine, no? This is what? 1, 0, 0. Okay. Now what about this? This is 1, 1, 1. What about this? So this is 1, 1, 0. What about this? This is 0, 1, 0. And this is 1, 1. Okay, not 1, 1. 0, 1, 1. What about this? This will be Z, except everything will be 0. And what about this? This is 1, then 0, then 1. Okay, tell me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have you understood how did I write all the vertexes? See, I will tell you one. See this vertex. Now tell me, this is origin O. To reach here, what you have to do is you have to go horizontal and vertical. So horizontal and vertical. Horizontal is X, vertical is Y. And towards you is nothing, so that is why 0. How to write this? So you are traveling from origin directly vertical, so only 0, 1, 0, only Y you have traveled. Okay, this, how did you wrote this? So you go horizontal and then you go towards it. Okay, no vertical. Can you see no vertical? So y is 0 and xz is 1, 1. That's how you write. Okay, so I hope there is no problem in writing all the vertices. Okay, so I think first line is very clear. This is a cube and it has vertices, and all the vertices x1, x1, x2, x3 are either 0 or 1. Can you see either 0 or 1 only? We have written correctly. Now after this, let F be the set of all 12 lines containing diagonal of 6 faces. Okay, hold on. For a cube, how many faces are there? Total 6 faces. Okay. Now for every face, this is front face. For every face, there will be 2 diagonals. This is face diagonal. For every face. So in a cube, there will be 12 face diagonals. Agree or not? Face diagonals. Okay. This is also face diagonal. Every face diagonal, face diagonal. Okay. This is also face diagonal, right? Okay, face diagonal. Now, okay. So, F be the set of face diagonal, and there is another set which is S, all the 4 lines containing main diagonal. What is main diagonal of a cube? Main diagonal means what? That one main diagonal. Okay, so main diagonal, I will draw it using this color. So main diagonal, so there will be 4 main diagonals. So we'll pick this, okay, and we'll pick this and we'll join. So this is your main diagonal. Okay, this is also your main diagonal, front and back, and then this is also your main diagonal, this and this. Okay, so there will be 4 main diagonals, 4 main diagonals. Okay, so we have understood the diagram at least. So till now we are just understanding the graph or the diagram of a cube, the vertices, the diagonals, everything. Till now we have not understood the question. Okay, so 4 main diagonal. For instance, the line passing through vertices 0, 0 and 1, 1 is in S. So they are actually telling you that, okay, think about it. 1, 1 and 0, 0, line joining it. 1, 1 is this and 0, 0 is this. So this is what? 4th face diagonal. Now we have 4 face diagonal. Can you see? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So for example, they are telling you that, for example, 0, 0 and 1, 1 is in S. That means this is main diagonal. So till now again, what we are doing is understanding the diagram. Now we will read. The question starts from here. For lines L1 and L2, distance DL1, L2 denotes shortest distance between them. Again, JEE Advanced gives so many information. We know this, right? So again, they are telling the notation. DL1, L2 is what? Distance, shortest distance between skew lines. Then the maximum value of DL1, L2 as L1 varies over F and L2 varies over S. So basically, what they are asking is distance between L1 and L2. L1 is this and L2 is this. Okay, so maximum distance between L1 and L2 they are trying to ask us. Okay, maximum distance. Now so L1, basically they are talking about distance between a face diagonal and a main diagonal. Overall question what they are asking? Distance between face diagonal and a main diagonal. But the point is, the game changer is, the twist is that pick that line, that main diagonal and that face diagonal which will give you maximum shortest distance. Are you understanding the question? If you are able to understand the question, now the question will be absolutely easy. Okay. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to recreate something. Oops. Can we recreate without deleting anything? So, okay. Let me choose another color. Okay, let me use green color. Suppose I pick this thing. Suppose this is my main diagonal. Okay, suppose I pick this main diagonal. Okay, main diagonal is what? S. Okay, so L2 I am picking as this line. So can anybody help me in writing the equation, because we have to write the equation, right? So x minus 0, y minus 0, z minus 0, because it is passing through origin, and you know what, 1 minus 1, 1, 1. So this is your L2. Everybody getting it? Okay, everybody. Now, please note, understand L2. And this is L1. We have to choose L1. We have to choose our main diagonal in such a way that distance should be maximum. Now, please note that main diagonal I am using by pink color. Okay. So, please note that main diagonal, if I am going to use this main diagonal, if I use this as main diagonal, my distance between them will be 0, because these two are intersecting line. Okay, so this I can't use. Okay, reject, reject, reject. Okay, alright. Now, so can I use this as a main diagonal? Absolutely. This could be your main diagonal. You can't even use this as main diagonal. So, this will be your main diagonal. Okay, so you have got the main diagonal also. Now, this will give you maximum distance. Correct? So, now this is going to be x minus 1, y minus 1, z minus 0 upon 1 minus 0 is what? 1. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. So, now you have got two lines. Now, absolutely what you have to do is shortest distance between two lines. Do you know ninja technique for this? Shortest distance between two lines. JEE main ninja technique, you know. So, shortest distance between two lines. Let's calculate. Okay. So, row number 2 over here will be direction ratio of this. 111, 1, 1, 1. 1, 0, minus 1. And row number 1 will be what? Difference between x and x coordinate, right? So, 1 minus 0, 1. 1 minus 0, 1. 0 minus 0, 0. Okay. And upon there will be cross product between, again 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, minus, and cross product between these two. Okay. So, anyway, if you solve this 1, you are going to get minus 1, that's it. Minus 1. You are going to get minus 1 plus 1 upon square root of. Now, what you are going to get over here is, okay, cross product. So, this is 1, that's it, 1 square, correct. Then we have 1 square, hold on. So, if I do this is minus 1, minus 1. So, this is minus 2 plus 4 plus 1. And I need to recheck this also. Minus 1 is there and this is minus 1, minus 1. So, this is minus 2. So, this is 2 minus 1. So, final answer will be what? 1 by root 6. 1 by root 6. 1 by root 6. Okay. So, 1 by root 6 is option A. Yes. Now, let me read the comments. This was the last question. The value 1 root 6, which is A. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Silver boy, absolutely right. Main diagonal is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay. And any diagonal you can take, but non-intersecting one. So, 0, 0, 1, 1 and 1, 1, 0 also we can take. We can take this also. This one, if you feel, this is also same value you will get. Okay. But non-intersecting. Correct? Okay. So, this was the last question. So, see how smoothly we have done 5 questions. Obviously, 3 questions were easy and 2 were slightly on a tougher side. Okay. Especially this. In exam, this looks like it might be, because there is so much calculation, 1 0 or one error you will do in writing vertices, the whole question will collapse. Okay. So, please choose your questions nicely, and the moment you have chosen the question, give 100% to that question. Okay. Alright. And also, before going, like the session, And also after I end, I am about to end this session within 5 seconds. Do comment that how did you like the session. Do comment anything, okay? Support your ninja ma'am. And if you want more such, I am thinking about mock